We're gonna play a browsing game from like 2,000 years ago. It's called Spiral Robot
Face.
Yes, Spiral Robot Face. And I'm not gonna be playing. Actually, Tom's gonna be playing.
Yeah.
Because Tom knows this game. This is a.
Because Erica hates nostalgia.
I do hate nostalgia. And I actually never did anything fun and continue to never do anything fun ever. So I never played this game. But apparently... Well, Tom, you tell the good people. Tell them about this game.
In high school, I played this game a lot because I was bored as fuck during high school. That's really the whole story. It was this and like RuneScape and a handful of other random... Let me scroll up here for a second. Mini clip! It still exists! It's amazing! It's been here fucking forever, since the dial-up age of internet awesomeness. So, I'm gonna play it because...
Yeah, freaking might as well load up some Legendary Frog videos while we're at it, or...
I never played Legendary Frog.
No, it's not a game. They used to make Flash videos.
Oh!
Yeah! Their freaking logo looked like the Super Smash Brothers logo. It freaking confused me when I realized that they were like basically the same thing. I was like, what the heck, man? Freaking... What is this? Is this videos? Is this a video game? Don't know.
I thought you were talking about Frogger for a second.
No, not Frogger.
I would just like to point out before I start, and granted this is literally like 10 to 15 years old, look at the drop shadow on this dice.
It's pretty amazing.
It's fantastic. Oh.
It really does scream
Tom
15 years ago.
like the little green bar doesn't even, the drop shadows outside of the green bar.
I love it. Actually, I really love the Motherload logo itself, which was made in
Microsoft
Word. Yep, it's absolutely like a Word art thing, which is pretty great.
Many a grade school project was started in that same font and style.
Oh, absolutely.
Anyhow, I have the screen zoomed way the fuck in because otherwise it's only like 2 inches by 2 inches. So sorry that like shitty pixelation is happening over here, but deal with it. So this is this game. Erica, are you excited? No one cares, what? Mr. Natus.
Well, what? I don't know the story.
So on this little robot.
Oh, you can fly.
And I can fly, and I've got this little green arrow to tell me to go up. Like where up is. Actually, it's telling me where. I don't really know. Whatever. But there's those upgrade shops, and you can buy upgrades for all your shit to help you drill better and stuff. And then
you're like a really energetic donut.
Yeah, you can sell all your minerals and shit.
Oh.
And then you can refuel, which I'll need to do, but I don't have like any money, so whatever. But yeah, it's like you're just at this place and just fuck off. You're just in this place and you're trying to
freaking drill something already, man. We've been playing this game for like a whole 15 seconds and no drills have been had.
Isn't that satisfying?
No, you drilled like a block. Come on, like do some damage to the natural environment here. I want to see some strip mining going on.
So, the great part of this game is that it goes on for a really, really long time. And
oh, you damaged yourself.
If you land too harshly, it hurts yourself. And there's the little hole.
Yeah.
Like your hull integrity, and then your hull, not hole, and then all your fuel and shit.
Do you have a hull integrity as well?
A whole hull integrity, yes.
Do you have a hull integrity as far as like your life, like?
No.
Just an overall integrity?
Don't care at all. I also like to point out that this is in liters, not gallons, for whatever that's worth.
It's probably because the people who made it were not from America.
If you made this game, thank you. I have no idea who you are, except for miniclip related, but there you go. Repair. I don't have no cash. That's unfortunate. It's expensive.
Yeah, you gotta get some more stuff to sell, dude. You can't just you can't just be doofing around. You gotta work, yo. You gotta get some bronzium.
Yeah,
sure.
Oh, they have funny names for all this stuff in this game. Where's my inventory? So it's fucking. Oh, I can't see the ones I don't have. Whatever.
Get some more.
You'll see them as we go.
This game looks really complicated, actually.
It's super not. Like, everything I just described is literally all there is to
But
the
you have to
game.
get all the different upgrades.
I don't really have to. It just makes life easier.
Yeah. Well, what if... Oh, but look, your fuel's getting low. What if you run out of fuel and you can't fly all the way up? You have to fly up, Tom. Oh, you're gonna be in some trouble.
Oh no, I didn't dig this correctly.
Fuel's critical.
So I lost. That's the... Oh, I don't remember that being the thing. Okay,
wow.
So now that I don't have to explain what I'm doing, because it doesn't fucking matter. Seriously, it gave me hull damage from falling from the fucking thing?
Yeah.
Cool.
This is a harsh mistress, Tom.
So there's a couple different, like, strats to this game.
What are some lead strats, Tom? Tell us about the lead strats in...
The one that I was going for last time, and then I shouldn't have because I wasn't paying attention, was just digging one straight line all the way down, and not... Oh, fuck. I keep forgetting I don't have any upgrades yet. And, like, not paying attention, just going straight down and ignoring most of the beginning stuff, because it's not worth a whole lot, so it's not really worth your time to even bother getting it. And just going down to like the more cool or expensive, like worth it stuff. But then there's also the way I normally do, which is building a 3x3, or not a 3x3, but a 3 wide thing, so that I have enough room to go back and forth a little bit and grab if I see random stuff that I want.
Valuable things.
Yeah, like this little bit of gold.
So does this...
And then I'll just build straight down.
Does this make you think of Minecraft in your brain?
Not even slightly.
Okay. All right. Well, you know, I don't know.
There's Iranium.
Wow.
Iranium.
Goldium.
Goldium, Bronzium.
Still not as dumb of a name as Unobtainium?
I think that may be in the game. I don't remember. I know Platinum's in the game, and that made me giggle because it's like all these crazy ones, and then just like Platinum. But yeah, this is my normal plan is I just do 3 wide and then just go down.
That's a very gentle strategy.
Mm-hmm. But once you get too far down, there's like rocks that you can't drill through no matter what drill bit you have. And so the whole thing is there you have to like actually snake through a little bit, and it becomes harder because you have to remember where your three wide thing ends. So there's a little feet counter on the left side, and it tells you how far you've gone down. And then you just have to remember, like, oh, I have to start slowing down at like 1,000 or negative 1,000 feet, so I don't hurt myself. And then that's just how you do it.
This is like a weirdly complex game.
I mean, I'm making it sound much more intense than it really is.
I mean, there's a lot of strategies here. Like, you gotta know, like, and also how far you can go down on like 1 tank of fuel. Like, what if you go all the way down and you can't get back up?
Then you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, like, right now, since I don't have any money, I'm like, ooh, there's silver over here. Excuse me, silverium.
Silverium.
Like, it's worth it at the moment for me to trek over there since it's so close. And then I'll just keep going a little bit.
Keep drilling down. Yeah, see, oh, your fuel's low. Oh.
And then you can shoot straight up, and then just kind of gently come over here, and you're fine.
See, this is exactly the kind of, like, this game is like why I can't go scuba diving, because the ability to think far enough ahead to be like, oh yeah, you know, I went this far, I better not go any farther than, you know, like half my tank of fuel, because if I go farther than half my tank of fuel, then I'll die. Like, that's not the kind of, that's like too next level for me. So I can't do things like play this game and or go scuba diving.
It's like you saw me like gently pressing the up button every once in a while there. It's because I didn't look last time how far I went down, so I couldn't remember where the safe zone ended.
Gotcha. So you know exactly when you need to start slowing down to
right.
make to slow your descent.
To not hurt my hull, because hull damage is just a waste of money. And if you go like too far, you like all your hull damage will just go straight. Like, you'll just die if you hit too hard.
Mm. Yeah. So the way that I'll be honest, a little disappointed, because the way that the description of this game made it sound was that if you drilled down far enough, you got like, you know, you drilled down to like hell or like the ghost level or something like that. Like,
I mean, it's not...
It made it sound like apparently, what were you saying? It just gets dark or something like that?
Shit happens. I can't remember what it was. It was like lava or darkness or maybe both. I really don't remember, but...
But the way the description made it sound like it was
sounds really intense. Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, like if you go down, it gets like weird, like...
So, see, like I hurt myself because it wasn't...
Like space-time errors or something like that. Like mystery things start happening, but no, it's just like, oh, it gets dark. Well, freaking it gets dark all the time.
What's more than that? You can see like the gradient as I go down. It's already getting darker. It just get crazy.
Yeah, but not like finding space hell.
Oh shit! So like my cargo bay is full.
Yeah.
So, like I just wasted one of the iron ore or whatever because my cargo was full.
Oh.
But I mined it anyway, so it just kind of
poofed.
Fucking disappears. Yeah.
That's kind of lame. Where does it show your cargo bay?
If I click inventory.
Oh. So what's your motivation as a propeller space tank?
I don't remember. No one gives a shit. I think this little robot tells me. Oh, this is just saving. Oh, I forgot you could save, but it resets your score. But I don't really give a shit. I'm also just gonna play this until I die, and that'll be the end of things.
Your little spaceship is kind of cute, though.
Isn't it?
I do like how that propeller was clearly like purchased from like parts of this game were clearly handmade, and other parts of them were like stitched together from, existing 3D graphics. Like it looks like your robot body yourself was made specifically, but I think your propeller is like an asset, and your drill is probably not handmade. No.
I don't know.
Maybe not. Okay, well, I tried. Sometimes I try and pretend like I know things about 3D assets, and then Tom should correct me more quickly.
Well, I just don't know. I have no idea for this game. I have not a clue.
So is it different at night? I guess not. Does it matter?
Not.
You're just underground all the time. This is your life. You're a mole robot.
Yeah, I'm a miner. This is so I know to not become a miner.
Have you dug your 16 tons of number 9 coal? Straw Boss says, bless my soul. I'm singing a song. It's called 16 Tons.
Did you ever read Rocket Boys?
No.
Or the movie October Sky?
No, what are those about?
They're about Homer Hickam.
What?
Do you really not know anything about those?
No, I have freaking no idea. What is this?
It's a big part of my life. He was a dude that made rockets.
Yeah?
Oh, he's gonna give me something. My friend.
He's really scary
look at
looking.
him. He is beautiful.
He looks like
an
undead pilgrim.
There's just
vampire.
two flicker frames that it's going back and forth between to make that static, and it's fantastic.
Hey man.
I think you gave me money, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, you have like $2,000 now.
I had 1,000 before, I'm pretty sure.
Well, then he gave you money because now you have 2,000.
Thanks, friendo.
So, what about Rocket Dude?
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, this is a really good book.
Okay.
And a pretty good movie.
I know there was one movie I had to watch in middle school at least 7 or 8 times just over the course of 4 years that was about some kid who built rockets. It's 10% effective.
Yeah, fucking what?
At being effective.
I mean, I remember the motor was helpful, and like the drill was obviously helpful because you go faster through the drill. But
do you get more fuel? Like, do you have a
I already
bigger
bought
fuel
it.
tank?
I bought
you
the
got a
first
fuel
bigger
tank.
fuel tank, but I have not yet bought the second one, which I think I might do next. But yeah, I don't remember what the fucking radiators do. Just 10% effective.
Yeah, it's 10% effective. What else do you need?
Why do I care? They look like GPU fans.
Sure. That's probably what they do. They probably fan your GPU.
For those of you that didn't see, which is literally everyone, I gave Erica a look just there that said why. Oh dear God, why?
I wasn't amused. I don't know why not. Wow, this is a really weird game. I can see how someone in the early 2000s would spend a lot of time on this.
Well, we had computer classes, and I would always finish. There would be like typing classes, or like just life 101 classes, and I'd always finish super early. But we still had computer access, and this was before they knew how to correctly block stuff so that I couldn't get through it anymore through various means that we will not discuss. But yeah, we would just sit here and play this because I was one of those kids that always got done with my homework super early, and then I would just fucking play video games all the time. That's my life.
Yeah, I took a computer class once too, and I had to say the experience was very similar in that the ratio of work to just dicking around the internet was probably like, 25% work, if that. 75% internet diggage.
You said internet diggage, and I thought you meant like you were watching porn at work, and then I realized who I was talking to.
First of all, this is in computer class in high school when I was learning how to use Word, perfect, hello, important life skill.
Okay. Doesn't mean you can't be looking at dicks.
On the school computer? That'd be pretty ballsy.
I mean...
They're, vibrations from the planet core. They seem to be something.
Causing some earthquakes.
Garbled and misdirected.
Yeah, so that's the thing that happens. Like, you get random messages from people the farther you go down, and they're, like, creepy and weird.
So there is something creepy and weird happening. You made it sound like this is, like,
I just couldn't
totally
remember.
lame, like,
Totally lame.
like, well, Minecraft.
It's not
but
Minecraft.
not Minecraft.
It's not even
It's just mine. There's no crafting.
It's just, there's 0% crafting.
Oh, Tom, your cargo bay.
I saw.
Your cargo bay.
I saw.
Tom, your cargo bay.
I had fuel, though.
But...
Oh.
Yep. So maybe there is space hell down there. We have to find space hell, Tom.
I wonder what like the farthest anyone's gone down is. If there's like an end to this game or not, because I have no idea.
Who knows?
5,000 is the next one.
Who knows?
I should just go get $150 real quick.
Yeah, real quick.
I don't remember.
Man, I wish I had a freaking drill mine so I can just real quick get $150. That was a really efficient hole.
That's what she said.
Ew.
Man, I have so much fuel. Not enough cargo bay.
Yeah, that's what she said. I don't even know what that means.
Doesn't mean anything.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I wish that I had a funny story. Is it unobtainium?
No, it's platinum. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, well, your cargo bay is full, so you can harvest it.
I'm just going around it since I still have so much fuel.
We're gonna just
give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Wow. Okay.
Is that fucking Metallica?
I don't know. It's your music.
I'm definitely editing that out if it's not.
Here you have to maintain your music credit all the time.
Yeah, fuck that.
Okay.
But if it is, I'll leave it in and cut out me asking if it was.
Well, now you have to leave it all in because we spent like 7 minutes of time talking about this one quote, so now it's like indelibly part of the episode.
No, there's plenty to leave out.
But yeah, I wish I could think of some entertaining story from middle school, but I can't. That's a lie, actually.
You've always claimed that you can just randomly on the spot tell stories, so
I can actually, and I did think of one.
Well, what are you gonna say? Please tell us.
So, like, middle school is, like, the worst time of your life, right? Because
pretty much, yeah.
people, like, everyone is still a child, and if you're in middle school and you don't think you're a child, you're wrong. You're absolutely a child. But
Sorry.
you're also, like... Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
But you're also, like, sort of coming into adulthood, and you're, like, just starting to experience, like, you know... puberty and like everything that's horrible in the world. Like you're just
teachers looking down your shirt.
Teachers looking down your shirt. Like you're just like starting to
realize how shitty everything is.
Yeah, like you're just sort of coming into that awareness. So there's like a lot of emotions happening.
Oh, really?
You yourself. Okay, dang it. You hit
fucking
yourself.
Erica.
I'm the worst. I know. I'm distracted.
Sorry for the bleeping there again.
Yeah. So Oh, your cargo
Yeah,
bag.
it was just fucking Browns.
Wow. The racism.
What? It's metal. It's metal.
So when I was in middle school, as is wont to happen in middle school, one of the guys liked one of my girlfriends. And
That's how that goes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how that starts to go. And he bit her.
I mean, that's how I got girls to like me.
But obviously, you know.
What a huge bay! That's what she said.
My. So obviously that was a huge problem, was that he bit this girl, but like none of us were like really there to see it, and it was kind of like one of those things where it was like, I mean, sure he bit her, but like, you know.
So you like bleeding
No,
bite her?
it was like he, you know, like how sometimes like you'll have a dog or something and they'll just like put their teeth on you to like.
Yeah, it's like
as,
a
like,
warning.
play.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like
Like
that
I could
level.
kill you, but I'm not gonna.
But I'm not going to, you know, except he wasn't planning on
Well, yeah.
killing her.
Whatever. Anyhow.
Anyway, so he bit my friend. So there was like an inquiry about it. Like it was a huge deal.
I think
like,
your definition of inquiry and mine are vastly different, because that's just a question in my mind. Like,
well,
if I have an inquiry, it's just a question. It's not like a. It's nothing.
It was an event. Like
Okay.
there was, like, so. I don't remember how any administrators found out, but I was a pretty low key kid in middle school. Like I didn't get in trouble or anything like that. But all of a sudden, one day at lunch, one of the administrators, like a vice principal, like pulled me aside and like took me out, away from my friends, into the empty hallway and started like seriously questioning me about this biting incident. And I was like, I don't know, I wasn't there.
This is how I die.
I was like horrified, and it was just like one of those weird things, like they were very, very serious about it, and it was like, you're asking the wrong person. Like, why are you asking me about this?
Yeah, I have no idea.
But anyway, that wasn't a great story about middle school, but it was something that happened. So I guess the moral of the story is don't bite people, or your friends will get dragged out and questioned by administrators in a very strident tone.
Or go ahead and do that, because it makes for good stories years later.
I mean, it wasn't a good story. If it was a good story, I would say, you know, whatever, you know, bite who you want, do what you want. But it wasn't a great story, so there's really no justification for it.
I have a story about that too.
About biting people.
Yeah.
Did you bite someone, Tom?
No, it was the other way around. There was this friend I had, I think it was in grade school, but I know for sure it was also in high school, so whatever. And she was really cool, and I had a huge crush on her, like the biggest crush, just period. Like for as long as I knew her, I thought she was just the coolest. And that was the thing. Like she didn't feel that way back at all. Like, it was just not there. And but one of the things that would happen, you have to buy this random shit. So like if you run out, you can use the fuel tanks, and like if you're down there and your hull gets really hurt and you're afraid, you can fix yourself, or like, you know, those things where I said that you can't drill through, I think you can dynamite through. And then same thing. And then this teleports you just right back up to the surface, so if you're like making buttloads of money, it might be worth it. And then this just safely brings you back up. It's stupid. Anyhow, this girl, we would always, wrestle's not quite the right word. We just like, I don't know. It wasn't sexual at all, is what I'm getting at. But we would just like mess around with each other because it was fun when we were kids.
Wow, that for something that's not sexual, you made that sound like the most sexual.
Well, it wasn't, alright?
Okay.
We were young, and...
Yeah, you were young, a hot-blooded male,
Oh my goodness.
just growing into your sexuality.
Oh my goodness.
Had crushing on this girl, wrestling.
Okay, whatever.
Getting oiled up.
Just get out of here. Get out of here with that noise.
Anyway, so...
But yeah, she would randomly, like, in a schoolyard way, not in like a a sexy time way, she would randomly like bite me or like like take her nails and like dig into my forearms, but to the point that I would bleed. And like, I don't know, it never bothered me because it was like, you know, it was this girl that I had this huge crush on, so I just didn't ever really give a shit. And but my parents would see me, and like they would not know where it came from, and it's probably for the better, to be honest. But they would see like the healing marks on my forearms. And they thought very briefly that I was doing heroin because I had all these like healing track marks on my arm. And like I was a super straight edge kid when I was young, like obnoxiously straight edge, like in your face about it straight edge. And it was just really funny because like my parents took me aside at one point, and I think my teachers did the same thing. And they were like, you know, if you've got a problem with whatever, like you can come and talk to us about it. And you know, they're trying to figure it out, but be nice, but also be like, you know, parents and you know,
try and
take care of the issue.
Prevent you from taking all the heroin.
Exactly. But, you know, be nice about it as well, so that I would feel open and able to talk to them and all that. But I just thought it was really funny because it was just like, no, it's just this girl that I like, and it's a thing that she does, and it doesn't bother me, so it's whatever. Just for a second.
Did they believe you? Were
Yeah.
they like, yeah, sure, okay.
Yeah, once, I mean, they saw it happen once after that, and they're like, oh yeah, he's not actually doing anything, she's just being weird.
He's not being assaulted, he's just being...
But then once they found out the girl that was doing it, they started to not like the girl, which was unfortunate. But whatever. Yeah, that's that story. She's still cool now. I'm not going to name her because whatever, but people know.
People know.
It's cool. She's really awesome. She's super smart and a pretty cool person. So.
Your fuel is low down.
Hello.